Let's talk about Outvote. What is Outvote?
Great. Outvote is a relational organizing tool. It's a tool that you can use in so many different facets of your campaign, whether it's reaching out to friends and sending them their ability to register to vote, to check out a campaign that you're super passionate about, all the way to connecting directly with campaigns that you're like excited about. So we have, candidates running at every single level on the campaign, on the tool. We have folks like Planned Parenthood, Michelle Obama's When We All Vote. And so it's a great way to plug in, whether it's sharing things on social media, attending their events, or even just like reaching out and sharing the word.
So it's just a great, avenue to easily get out information that you're passionate about the political cycle.
Definitely, definitely.
So if I'm new to politics but want to get more involved, where are some other places that I should look?
Okay. Yeah, I think, really great place to start is by figuring out where you want your political home to be and to figure out the issues that you're the most passionate about. And so I always tell people, like, if you're really passionate about the environment, like looking at movements like, the Sunrise Movement is really great. If you're really passionate about, women's rights and gender equality, like Planned Parenthood, if you're really, passionate about good democracy and civil rights, like the ACLU, you want to find a home. If you're looking for more like socialist leftist movements, like, DSA, Democrat Socialists of America, are great. Like, you find a home, and then you're able to see the issues that they care about, find people more local to you, find local chapters, and you can really plug in that way. You can always check out local Democratic clubs. You can check out mutual aid groups, which are a little bit new, but I think are super grassroots and on the ground, and organizing within your own neighborhood. I
What
think
is are you saying mutual aid groups?
Mhm.
What is that?
Mutual aid is something that you've really seen pop up after during COVID-19, but it's a form of organizing that's always existed. But it's when neighbors are literally helping neighbors. So responding to whether it's getting people free grocery boxes, helping people fill out the census. It's sort of the response to neighbors taking care of each other when the government fails. But
Hmm.
it's also a really great place to get political education.
Oh, I love that. And I've never heard that until now. I love that. That's great. Have you seen an increase in people becoming more interested in politics as we enter this upcoming election?
I definitely think so. I think with a lot of the movements that we're seeing on the ground, from like Black Lives Matters and the response to George Floyd, and I think people realizing just how much is at stake at this moment. I've seen far more people interested in politics than I've ever seen before. I was always that person in the friend group who like could tell you who to vote for. But right now I have friends reaching out to me about issues that I never thought they would necessarily care. Or I have friends who are watching like city council hearings, and I'm like, what is happening? But it's a really cool moment where I think people are realizing that we are like the third, in theory, like the fourth branch of government. Like, we are the people, we are the ones to hold everything accountable. And I think we're seeing that energy finally come forward.